All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahawah, SHAM, YAHAWASHI, SHAM, Kadash. Still want to say elder apostles, a great millstone that taught us the truth. And blessings all you sincere labors out there. Sincerity and faith and honesty. Let me cut this off. Put this on. Do not disturb. Shalakia. All right, as you can see, man, you know, open forum, signs of the times. You know, we got a lot of things popping off, man. You know, it's beautiful times to be alive. All right, government shutdown, Lord's will that, you know, that thing continues on. You know, the 16th? All right, so, you know, as we can see, so the media portrays it, or the narrative is, you know, there's really no ending in sight. You know, Donald Trump recently, he walked out of the last conference, so to say, concerning the wall, the whole wall deal. All right, we got a lot of things going on, man. You know, which is beautiful because we can literally be months away from the kingdom. You know what I mean? Like the kingdom of heaven could literally be here within a couple months. All right, or a year, or 2 years from now, man. You know, but we know that we're in the times, all right, of the kingdom of heaven, all right, to take place, man. We're in the times of a lot of beautiful things, man. You know, a lot of judgment is taking place. All right, the Lord is really, hey, we can see, like, beginning this year, man, the Lord, like, really bringing in the judgment. All right, a lot of things are happening, a lot of things are moving. All right, biblical things are happening. What is the plagues over there in Saudi Arabia? All right, you had a lot of locusts. You know, so a lot of things are popping off, man. So we're just gonna get right to it, right in the scripture. Go ahead.
Kind of, where you want to start it off?
Wherever you want.
Kind of. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and I started verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
So this is the beginning of sorrows and great mournings because what it says, it's a global economic slowdown, man. So the economy is the growth of the economy globally is slowing down, man. All right, not just here in America, not just here over in the UK or Europe or China or Russia. It's a global economic growth is slowing globally, man. All right, so it's going to be an actual economic. It's going when this collapse comes, it's going to be a global collapse. It's going to be felt all throughout the whole world. All right, because people like to say, well, I'm just going to leave America and go here, or leave America and go there. The Heavenly Father, you know, right, through His Son Yahawashi said, when he shall begin to try, Shalom, he shall begin to try the earth, man. All right, the world. All right, so no matter where you go, the judgment is going to be set. The judgment is going to take place, man. All right, there's no escaping, and you know, what more beautiful times to be living than right now, man. All right, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, Esau coming through his persecution, you know, putting brothers on his site. All right, GMS Israelites. You know, the brother said that don't respond to it or whatever, but I'm just speaking on, you know, news unit, them guys, man, they got brothers, they actually made a page, the brother was showing me, they actually made a page putting us on there. All right, saying we're going to do this, to do that. No, we're not going to do anything, man, but the point is, your persecution is coming. I just showed the brother on the news, it says ISIS member caught, it's like an American caught on ISIS territory, man. All right, American member caught in ISIS territory one-on-one, and he was a Jake with a beard. Yeah. He had a big beard, and he was a so-called black man. All right, so that they're painting that narrative, man. You know, and you know, the reason why I smile and I laugh at that is because I know when they roll on us, man. Hey, that's it, bro. That's right. You know, we out of here. Yeah, so you know, it's gonna be beautiful, man. You know, all you brothers out there, watching the videos, all you brothers out there around the world. That's right. All right, man. You know, just rejoice, man. You know, rejoice when you see these things happen. You see that ain't do nothing. Put a smile on my face, man. That made me happy because, not saying that you know, Jake looking for smoke or anything, but hey, man, that's just give you confidence. You know that they're watching, things are happening. You know, this gospel is getting to them, and once they roll on us, it's the faith balance, too, man. That, you know. And it just shows how much faith you have, you know, how much you believe in this thing, because the Lord say, well, he gonna lift up a standard. He gonna be with us, man. You know, this is not gonna happen this time, like I was telling brothers, like in the ancient world, they gonna all get us and chop every last one of our heads off, and everybody gonna die, and then we're gonna have to come back and in a regeneration. No, that's it, man. So it's beautiful that they're gonna come on us and try to persecute us and try to take us out, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. And if you what the Lord said, he hasn't given us a spirit of fear. Yep. All right? He ain't given us a spirit of fear. Why? Because we have confidence and we have faith that the Lord is going to come and lift up that standard, man. All right, so go ahead, man. You know, bring all these things, you know, you can't be scared in these times, man. Remember what you got yourself into. Okay? Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 16. Continuing on, it says, the beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
Kind of the beginning of wars, like we we're just speaking on, man. All right, here it is. Trump said he was going to pull out
IMF.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's going to pull out of Syria. Yeah. That's what I'm. Yeah. This is something. Yes. But Trump said he's going to pull out of Syria. All right. Then what happened today? Was it today or yesterday?
What, the IMF?
No. The troops. No, that was today.
That was today.
Yeah, that was today. All right. The troops. 2 American troops died, man. Yeah. All right, a couple American troops died. Right when Trump said he was gonna pull out of Syria, you got some American troops that got bombed or they died. Whatever thing they did, man, they died, man. Right when Trump said we're gonna pull the 2,000 troops out of Syria, you have to where a couple American troops died today by the hand of ISIS, so to say, man. We know America funds ISIS, but that goes to show you. Oh, well, we tried to make peace, but, you know, right when we got ready to go, they killed 2 American troops. But, man, that just goes to show you, man, we're not in a time of peace. We're not in a time for the troops to be brought home. The scriptures say multitudes in the valley of decision, man. All right, so it's going to be a lot of troops. A lot of troops over there, and the scriptures say pretty much the mountains and stuff their blood be all over the mountains and just be wasted cast out as dung, man. So that was a prophecy, all right, or that was according to the plans of the of America or the elites to have those American soldiers die today, right when they was about to get pulled out of Syria, man. It's not going to be. The scriptures say they shall seek peace, okay, and there shall be none. All right, nothing but war, man, because that's the time we're living in. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. All right, hold that real quick, Bubba Shaw. Go give me that Ecclesiastes 3, man. All right, because that's the times we're living in, man. All right, and these are beautiful times, man. And you know, it should have you uplifted. It should have you happy, man. That because before the kingdom of heaven comes, we have to go through a lot of turmoil, you know, tribulation, man. That turbulence, man. We have to get through a lot of bad stuff, so to say, before we actually get that rest, before we actually can enjoy, man, the fruits of our labor. Because all of us are laboring, to obtain the kingdom of heaven. All right, to obtain that glory. All right, to be called into that rest. You know, to reign that first resurrection. All right, to reign with YAHAWASHI, man. All right, go ahead, Art.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
So it's a time of love and time to hate. And right now, a lot of these Americans are in a time of love, man. Hey, here it is. It's raining all over the world, but here it is in America. All right, nobody has a umbrella. All right, what goes to show you they don't know what times we're living in, man. It's nothing but a bunch of folly. All right, and BS still going on in America. Here it is, and that's and the scriptures say because of the pride of the cities. They houses, the people shall perish because of the pride of the city. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Here it is, you in the government shutdown, but you still prideful as hell. All right, your EBT, your food stamps getting ready to be cut, but here it is, people still walking up and down the streets like nothing has happened. They go to show you the pride of America, man. All right, it's a government shutdown. All right, all your benefits, everything is at jeopardy here. But here it is, you Americans still in your BS. You're still on your Instagrams. Pulling out folly. You're still on world, trying to make world star hip hop and all this kind of BS, man. While the government is in a shutdown and the world is clearly going into a depression, man. It's a global economic the global economic growth has halted, man. It's slowing down. All right. So I'm gonna get this right quick because as we was mentioned, It's a time and a season for everything, as the brothers read. Matter of fact, finish that, and I'm gonna get into this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
And the reason why I bring that scripture out, because it's a time of war and a time of peace, man. All right, here it is. Here it is. They thought those troops was going to come home. Okay, we're gonna pull the 2,000 troops out of Syria. You know, they thought it was time for peace. But the scriptures say that every time there's a season and a place, man. All right, and in a season of the Heavenly Father through His Son YAHAWASHI is judgment, man. All right, the scriptures say the Lord gonna pour out His righteous indignation upon all these heathen, man, upon all these nations. So the U.S. pulling out of Syria is not according to the Most High, man. All right, war is in the air, man. He's a man of war, man. That's what he's getting ready to do. Okay, so it says U.S.-led coalition says American soldiers killed in Syria after blast in Kurdish help. So how convenient is that, man? Here it is. Trump say he's gonna pull the 2,000 troops out of Syria, and then here it is. U.S.-led coalition says American soldiers killed in Syria. So now they say we can't leave Syria now. We have to stay there, or ISIS will win. Okay. So it says an apparent suicide bombing hit the Kurdish-controlled northern Syrian city of Manbij during a routine U.S.-led coalition patrol. All right, so here it is, which is so I'm saying, but which is so like you know, planned. Here it is. You know how the troops, they doing a regular routine patrol, driving around in like the little Humvees or something. And sir, you know how easy that is to set up or to so-called act out, man. Oh, one of the units was driving around and doing their regular patrol, and then a suicide bomb came in and blew them up. Come on, man. You know, you people gotta understand, man, and realize the times we're living in, and realize that, man, all this is fake, man. All right, the troops are gonna come from over there, man. All right, they're never gonna leave from over there. Those boots are gonna stay on the ground. Okay, it says U.S.-led coalition patrol killing several U.S. troops and civilians. Okay, so it killed several U.S. troops, so to say. It says Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the attack. The 2 members of the U.S. military, as well as civilian and contractor, were killed in the attack, while 3 more U.S. service members were hurt. All right, it says the blast happened at near a restaurant and market. Preliminary reports said at least 6 people were killed and 19 others injured by the explosion. All right, so here it is. You know, as we were saying, you know, it's not the time for peace, man. Okay, they're getting ready to move the troops out. Then this happened because why? They have an agenda that they have to push, man. All right, they need to go into Iran. That was the last person on the list, is to go into Iran, and initially Syria was that gateway to get into Iran. All right, so go back to 2nd Ezra, Bible. Sure.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
So famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish, man. All right, and right now they're trying to paint the narrative on why there's a global economic slowdown. All right, the growth, the economic growth of globally has slowed down, so to say. And right now they're trying to say, oh, it's because of the tariffs, or oh, it's because of the government shutdown. All right, Trump is behind everything. All right, so it's going to be great tribulation, man. Everybody is feeling it right now, man. All right, and it's so funny because as these things are taking place, all right, these Americans are completely unaware. All right, they once again, go back to the pride. You in a complete government shutdown. Trump is threatening to declare a national emergency. And if Trump declared a national emergency, that gives him the power over the military, all right, which would pretty much make him a damn dictator, all right? And when that gives him power over the military, he can declare martial law, man. Okay?
If I may add, when you go into the etymology of martial, it means executive orders given over to the military. You know, so that would be that law being enforced. You know? Executive orders over to the military, man. You know? National
emergency, military on the streets.
National Guard.
Okay, National Guard. All right, let me, brother, precepts real quick. The first one he put up,
First Thessalonians 5, I was in my head.
Isaiah 59. Well, get it.
When that show piece of said he got it though.
Isaiah, no, I'm saying, get it so we can read it.
Okay.
Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And that's what we're saying, man. You know, even though they're looking forward to persecuting us, man. You know, that's why we, you know, we rejoice, man. When we see these things, we rejoice when they make these like this news unit or whatever, when they make this site and putting brothers painting a narrative saying that we're gonna do this or do whatever they say we're gonna do, putting brothers channels on there, they following brothers channels saying to study this and study that. All right, once again they did an interview last night, I saw on the news with the Jake caught in ISIS territory, is American. All right, he was a Jake caught in ISIS territory. All right, and they said one-on-one, he had a big beard and he was a so-called Negro. So that you can see they're painting a narrative to paint us out to be the bad people. But it's a beautiful thing because we know the times we're living in, a standard is going to be lifted up, man, for us, because we're not going down again, man. All right, we served our judgment. We've done, you know, we served our punishment. All right, now it's time, Deuteronomy 30:7, it's time for these curses and all these things to take hold to all you other nations, man. All right, so you're gonna really see the wrath of the Lord, man. As we drunk of that cup, you're gonna drink of the same cup, man. It's just the times we're living in, you know. And Esau, Esau's not gonna give up the kingdom, you know, just give it up, man. He's gonna go down with a fight, man. All right, so that's why he's doing all these things, man, to come up against the prophets and men of the Lord, because that's what's really relevant, man. All right, all this other stuff that's going out there, Esau don't fear that. What Esau fears is the things he can't control, which is the spirit. All right, through YAHAWASHI. All right, and that's why he's constantly watching got those observatories watching for UFOs. All right, he constantly watching the videos, man. They're watching us. They're studying us. They're seeing what we're saying, man. All right, and they're making certain moves so they can kind of counter us and get us to a certain position to where they can persecute us. But at the end of the day, a standard is going to be lifted up, man. All right. Go ahead. You had something to say?
Yeah, kind of. And the whole thing is, you know, the so-called Esau, Edom, he needs an excuse, man. All right, he needs an excuse of why he need to do these things. All right, and this is why the brother was bringing out how Jake was up there labeled as a part of ISIS. Well, you gotta really be spiritual, really just use common sense. All right, how is Jake a part of ISIS when Jake can't even get over there? All right, Jake is not Islamic, man. You know. But this is the only way that this is an excuse that he can use and a scapegoat to why he has to infiltrate this truth. All right. You know, so that's all it is just an excuse, man, of why he got which ultimately, all right, real quick, I got a precept real quick. All right, real quick. All right, this is Revelations chapter 20, verse 9. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about in the beloved city, and fire came down from the Most High, YAHAWASHI, out of heaven, and devoured them. Coming, man. So he needs an excuse to infiltrate this truth. Where at the end of the day, the Most High, YAHAWASHI, going right back to him lifting up that standard. All right, because he's going to find out that his last resort, all right, his last straw was drawn, man. All right, and that's the times we're in, man. That's the times we're coming into, where that standard is going to be lifted all the way up to YAHAWASHI coming back with the chariots. Why do you think this man got a sky force, man? All right, everything is set up. Everything is going according to the plans of YAHAWASHI, man. Ultimately, you know. So that's all I want to say.
What's going on is Esau. He's trying to duck his judgment. Yeah, you know, he can no longer hide no more. Over that 1 and 6, he's being searched out. You know, he can't call himself Japheth. He can't call himself the Egyptians. You know, he is Esau, and Esau is the people of the curse that the Most High is going to utterly destroy in the last days. You know, and him trying to come down on us, you know, more because it's jealousy and envy because he lost his birthright. You know. And you have the brother saying this beautiful time we're in and it gives you confidence, you know, in that faith boost because all these things that Most High said is going to happen is coming to pass, you know, and really it comes down to making your current election sure, making sure you're on the right side of the deal. When the Most High comes and visit this place, you know, you got to make sure you're on his good side.
And this is Isaiah 59:20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and to them that turn from transgressions in Jacob, saith the Lord. So our Redeemer, man. Okay, Esau is going to come and do what he has to do. All right, and even when the Lord brings this great tribulation, all right, great turmoil, all right, when the Lord brings all this famine, all right, our faith is in the Lord, man. He's our Redeemer. The scriptures say our Redeemer is strong, man. All right, so that's why we faint not. You know, the scriptures say, when you shall see these things come to pass, lift up your head, for redemption draweth nigh, man, and faint not in the Lord. When you see the destruction come, and you see these things take place. All right, brothers weren't shook up about the government shutdown. All right, brothers are looking forward and want this thing to continue, man. All right, want these things to be cut, man, because the sooner these things begin to fall, man, all right, the more closer we are to the kingdom, man. You know, we can be months or a year or 2 years away from the kingdom, man. We can be weeks, man. Who knows, man? All right, but we know that it's near, okay? And we wait for these things, and this is very beautiful times that we're living in. All right. So next scripture gives 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because, you know, as we know, these government shutdowns, they happen. It's not the first time it's happened. All right, they happen a couple other times, and what happened? They end it and it gets put back on. All right, they end it and it gets put back on. A lot of people's faith. A lot of people are trusting in Egypt. So a lot of people are looking forward to the government being put back on. Oh, okay, you know, this happened before. You know, everything will be resolved, man. We're going to get our food stamps back on. All right, we're going to get all our benefits. We're going to go back to work, and that's what people are
their faith
is on, man. Trust in oppression. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You had someone? No, you still holding? All right, go ahead.
No, you good. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
So all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Right now, man. All right, brothers are going live. Brothers are putting up videos. Okay. Brothers are constantly feeding the flock, man. And right now, you see the pride of these people. The government is shut down. Things aren't looking good. And the scriptures say, for all these, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Okay. All right. They're solely set in their hearts to do wicked, man. Evil. Okay. 11, that's right. Exactly, man.
Because they think their house is going to abide forever. America is going to be here forever.
Yeah,
it's not. And
that's beautiful, because Revelation 18, it says their sins have reached the heavens. You know, but though a sentence of the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of men are suddenly set for them to do evil. You know, so they're not realizing that the Most High, like the elders said in Jim S. Ancient Days, they wasn't expecting a million years. You know, for the nation of Israel, us to come out of that dead state, man. You know, but this light has shined upon us, man. You know, that word there, light, means illuminated. You know, and enlightened, and that gospel is shining, because the man of the Lord is raised up. You know,
because the Most High didn't forget about us.
Exactly, and His wrath He smote us, but in His favor He had mercy, and that mercy is through the blood of YAHAWASHI. You know, who said through this comfort He was going to comfort us in a return, that when He returned, we're going to be glorified with Him. You know, and that judgment, you know, a flaming fire, vengeance on them that obey not the gospel. You know, so Sister Spirit want to say that.
No, that's beautiful, man. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap on earth.
Right now, victuals are so good cheap, man. You know, you can still go to the store and you know, buy your basic necessities and basic things, but you know, as you still have access and you know, those things are still accessible. All right, you know, things are still taking place, man. All right, here it is. They thought they was gonna pull out of Syria. Then what happened today? Hey, boots staying over there. You know, we can't leave out of Syria, or ISIS will win, man. Come on, they the ones funding ISIS, but here it is. ISIS just attacked a couple U.S. troops, man. All right. You know, you people don't understand the times we're living in. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:7. I'm gonna start verse 4. It says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." And right now we can clearly see that this day is going to overtake the masses of the people as a thief, man. All right, because right now, you know, people should be the scripture say, as repentance was held open. All right, they despised it, man. They loathed that and they despised it, man. All right, because why? Their hearts is not set on the kingdom of heaven, man. Their hearts is set in Esau's kingdom, man. Their heart is set here. All right, carnal, man. Here it is. This, you can clearly see that this place is on its way out of here. But what? They not turning to the Lord. What the scripture say? They seek not the Holy One. All right. So it says that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness, man. And how are we the children of the light? Because we have the truth, this knowledge, man.
On the testimony.
Come on.
That's right.
All right, we're able to see, man. All right, we're walking in the spirit. All right. It says therefore let us not sleep as do others. And a lot of these people are damn sleeping, man. All right, are sleeping. Here it is. They thought they were coming home, or the wives of those men thought they were coming home. What do you say? Oh, put them boots back on. You know, put the boots back on. You stuck over here, man. Because that's not, hey, because look, what the thing is, man. Yeah, that's not what the Lord desires, man. All right, because still all this prosperity and you know, all this stuff is going on about prosperity and about setting up schools and camps over here and trying to build up here in America. When, man, that's not on the Lord's mind, man. All right?
Far from it.
It's far from the Lord's mind, man. Peace and safety.
That's right.
That's why Scripture say when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them, man.
That's right.
All right? And great judgment is coming. All right? The Lord is done playing, man. You know, this year started out very heavy, man.
Yeah,
all right, it's a very heavy year in the spirit, man. Of great judgment is taking place, man. A lot of things are popping off, man. It's very heavy. All right, the Lord isn't playing no more, and the Lord is not going to tarry no more, man. The scriptures say, He bear along with them, man. He waiting, man. All right, he waiting. He's in John 17 chapter. He said, I wish they was up here with me so they can behold my glory, man.
Right, man.
All right, He bear along with us. All right, so all you Israelites out there that's playing games, all right, or you straddling the fence, you don't know, what's wrong or what's right, man. Are you gonna get caught up out there, man? The time of Jacob's trouble is at hand. You know, when they implement the RFID chip, all right. All those things are getting ready to take place. All right, you're gonna be caught naked, man. The scriptures, bless that man, pretty much keeping his garments, man, lest he be caught naked, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and playing games with the gospel and the doctrine, man, you're gonna get caught out there. All right.
Something I'm going to say real quick.
Go ahead.
All these things that's popping up. We're in the 16th of January. We got all these things going on in the month of January that didn't happen in years. Previous years in 2017, 2018, years. A lot of things happened in 2005, 2004. Things that ain't happened in years are all happening in just 1 month. And this is just starting off in the year of Corona, man. It was deepened by Elder Pastor Hart through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI. More things are happening in a couple of days. 3 officers being put to death in less than a week. Yeah. All right, these are things that's happening that that's in a month, man. All right, the blood moves back to back to back, man. All right, so hey, man, I'm telling you, man, this is like the brother said, just backing them up through the spirit. A lot of people are getting ready to witness judgment from YAHAWASHI for fooling around with his word when we are in a time of liberty and grace, man. To get ourselves right. Because he said he do this not for us, but for him. I just want to back you up through the spirit.
Man. Because right now it's gaining momentum, so to say.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gaining momentum. Year by year went by, you just barely made it through that year, and you barely made it through that year, and you just barely just slicking by, man. Come on. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. Some man count slackness, all right? You think you were put here to do what you want to do, man. You wasn't put here to do that, man. You was put here to serve the Lord. Here's the whole duty of man, all right? And we was only put here for one purpose, man. That's why we got to, stay focused, man. And be on our job and be watchmen. And the Lord pretty much said, occupy that which you have till he comes, man. We supposed to hold this thing down till the Lord gets back, all right? And be shepherds to the sheep, man, to the flock. All right, this is, going back to 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others. And a lot of niggas are sleeping on a job, man. All right, they're sleeping on a job. Being lukewarm, not going out every week. All right, and not putting up your videos. All right, you're sleeping on a job, man. And then it goes to show you lack fear, because when YAHAWASHI comes back and he returns. All right, you don't fear that he's gonna one serpent with the talent. Oh yeah. All right, that went and hit the Lord's money.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You don't fear, man. So it says, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's what we're doing, man. And be sober. Be sober-minded, man, not being entangled with the things of this world. That's what I mean, be sober. All right, not drunken off the cares and affections of this life. Being sober, sitting back, watching, man. All right, and paying attention. Yeah, that's being sober. Let us not sleep, man. Let me read that again. It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others. All right, because why? Why it says do others? Because you got a lot of people out there sleeping. But let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, man. All right, not really, man, cutting a lot of that other shit out, man. All right, and doing what you're supposed to do. You got a job, man. All right. So reading on says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night, man. Sleeping and drunken and slumbering. All right, surfeiting. All right, not in the spirit. Reading on, it says, but let us who are the day be sober. Once again, being sober, man. You know, that's very heavy, man. Being sober. All right, this should be the only thing, man. That you should be eating and digesting and drinking. This right here. All right, yeah. Being sober, man. Because the time, you know, the time's at hand, man. Once again, this judgment, everything is gaining momentum, man. You know, what? We're 16 days, man, into this so-called new year. All right, and so many things are taking place, man. So many things are happening. So many judgments are taking place. All right. So it says, but let us not sleep, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, man. A breastplate of faith and love. All right? Because that's really what's going to get us out of here. Not of our works, because we all in the mercies of YAHAWASHI, man. All of this truth is given to all of us, man. All right? Mercy was bestowed upon all of us. Faith, all that, the scripture, all that is a gift from the Most High. All right? So reading on, it says, and for an helmet and the hope of salvation. Going back to we are prisoners of hope. The hope of salvation. That's why when we see all these things get ready to take place, we see the government shut down. Man, that don't put the spirit of fear on us, man. All right, because why? We have the helmet, all right, the hope of salvation. That's all we hope. That's all we wait on, man. What we going to lose? What we going to lose on this side, man? We already died. We already gave it up, man. What we going to lose? All right? And if you are not sure, that means you wasn't reborn. I mean, you haven't gave it up, man. All right, the scriptures say mortify the deeds, man, of that old man. Being put those things to death. All right, because right now, once again, this judgment is gaining momentum, man. It's gaining momentum. It's not going to be too many more times that, you know, it's just going to slide on by, man. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
It says, for the Most High hath appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord YAHAWASHI. All right? And what? Through YAHAWASHI, believing on him. All right? Faith. Okay? Let me check. Get what you got. Check this out real quick.
Yeah, real quick. I want to bring out something that you're speaking on. This scripture say, be sober and hope to the end. The etymology of the word sober, it says temperate, restrained. It says from the word soberly, meaning serious-minded person. All right? Appropriately solemn kind, you know, so seriously minded about this truth, you know, being brought to that body, that office, you know, and knowing that you were given a calling of a high calling. Yeah. You know, the scripture say a high calling, man. This is being a part of the election is not a light thing, man. You know, being joint with YAHAWASHI, even the last 143,999 brothers not considered the least, man. All right, he's going to be the elite in the kingdom of heaven, man. So this is a very high calling, a very serious-minded business, man. YAHAWASHI himself, when he was young, when he was in his youth, he told his mother and his father, now I'm about my father's business, man. All right, when you go into the word business, it means occupation. All right, and another word there for soberly was temperate, man. All right, so we got to be in this work, you know, occupied in the prophecies, man. You know, watching, man. The men of the Lord are always going to be watching, you know. So I just wanted to back the brother up on that word soberly, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this quick precept right here. This is Romans 13:11. The brother Joshua Judges put up. It says, and that knowing the time, and that's the point, knowing the time, man. Yeah. All right, and a lot of our people don't know the time. Okay. You know, a lot of people are going to get caught out there naked.
Because they're not watching the signs. There's blood moon coming up. That's a tell sign we're in the last days.
That's a major part in the script, in the movie YAHAWASHI.
Multiple.
From the beginning, Genesis 1:14. You know,
signs and seasons.
That's right, man. Come, you know.
And what YAHWASHI said, ye hypocrites, man. All right, you can discern when it's about to rain, but you can't discern the times, man. All right, you can't discern that this place's due is right for judgment, man.
Yeah, God, man.
You know, a spiritual man can look around and clearly tell, man, that this place is set for judgment, man. That the judgment is right around the corner. All right, and all of us should be in fear, man. All right, because none of us are exempt, man. None of us. All right. That's why we gotta, stay in His word, man. Continue doing what we're doing. All right. So it says, and that knowing the time, which is the important part, knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. So even now, man. What more now, man? You see all these things. Hey, now is a high time to wake out of sleep, man. That goes to show you the mercy, because the scripture said the Lord is rich in mercy, man. All right. So it says, not knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed, man. All right? Now is our salvation nearer than we believed.
Kind. And if I may add, this is why now you got all these other nations want to cleave into. No, but it says the Gentiles. No, look, man. Yahawah, the scripture say there is no other name under heaven wherein the Jews shall be saved, man. So what we got coming is for us, man. Now at the end of now you're gonna want everybody calling on the name of Lord.
They're not all right. Saved.
Yeah, man. Kind. So but us, we doing what we were required to do from the beginning. In sincerity, faith, and honesty. Not worrying about what other people gonna think or say about us, man. Yahawah coming back for his elect. At the end of the day, and we hoping to be a part of that elect. Like the brother said, backing him up in the spirit. We gotta be on our grind, man. We gotta be in our bag, roughly to say, We got to be in that lot, standing in that lot like the Most Yahawah told Daniel, man. The brother said, looking at what's going on out here in the planet Earth, what made righteous Lot just, okay, and worthy for salvation, because he was vexed with the filthy conversations of the wicked, man. All right, so if you're in the right mind state, you're in the mind state of a man of the Lord, you're going to be out here like, hold on, man. This shit here doomed for judgment, And that's the mind state that the men of the Lord are in, man, Now we coming to the end, you want everybody to start cleaving into, oh, no, hey, the scripture say they gonna go from sea to sea searching for the words of the Lord and shall not find it. All right? And as much as brothers desire women, not to get on top of just speaking through the spirit, man. Spirit wanted me to say that. As much as brothers desire women, man, we gonna be running from women in that time. Because brothers is trying to make it, man. Brothers is trying to have a seat on salvation, being beamed up and taking off this fucking mortal flesh. All right, to serve the Lord in sincerity and truth forever, man. Okay, I just want to say that through the spirit, man. Come on.
It's Matthew 13 and 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear, man. All right, because you going back to Revelation 18, the scripture say, come out of her, my people. Yes, right. All right, that ye be not partakers of her sins, man. All right, so blessed are your eyes. It's like, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear, man. All right, because a lot of people they're not hearing that calling, man. Here it is, the house is on fire, but through the Spirit, the Lord is speaking and calling up His elect. The scripture say, my sheep hear my voice, man. All right, here it is, the Lord is calling up His elect, and look, man, you turned around like, oh shit, man, you woken up, man. You see. Are you able to see and discern the times that we're living in? So that's a blessing, man. We're very blessed, like Elder Gabar always say. It's like you. You're going to really see how truly blessed you are, man, when Jacob's troubles take place. Yeah, all right? Because a lot of people can't see, man, because they're not spiritual. Look at all these brothers out there, man, that's just pushing His word and that's doing right in the sight of the Most High. Man, they're heavy, man. Those are wealthy brothers. All right? Spiritual, man. Spiritual bank accounts. All right? The treasures are up in heaven. But, the 2/3 and everybody else look at us like, man, first thing they say is bums. Get your money up. That's the first thing niggas say, man. Get your money up. All right?
That's true.
No, I'm saying, bro, these people are finished, bro. These fucking fools, man. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Because if we be part of the elect, man, we have something great coming to us, man. That's why, we living in very precious and beautiful times, man. Times, hey, what the scripture say that Matter of fact, I'm going to read on. Verse 17, for it says, verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them. All right? So it's a blessing, man. A lot of things is getting ready to take place. Beautiful times we're living in that the prophets of old desire to see, but they're here today to see, back in reincarnation. All right? But these are the times that they're waiting on. Going back to Acts, the 1st chapter. When shall they restore the kingdom unto Israel? All right? What he says, not given unto you to know. All right? Roughly paraphrasing. But we are in those times right now. All right? Go ahead, Art. Finish on that.
2nd Ezra 16. All right, come. It says, 2nd Ezra 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth.
So even then shall evil grows upon the earth, man. Opioid crisis, man. Affecting you, you Edomites. All right, 3 cops was shot within the past week.
Yeah,
all right. Nothing but evils is coming, man. Once again, that momentum is going. The judgment is getting ready to take place, man.
Yeah.
All right. So sooner or later, judgment just gonna start flowing. What it's saying in Amos, it said, let the judgment flow like waters.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
These plagues coming.
Yeah.
They shall not return back.
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah.
That first domino, that domino effect. Once that first one hit, that's it, man. And this is, once again, through the Spirit, this is the year of Karagma. Right? Once that chip is pushed, once that chip is made mandatory, man, we out of here. In hell with America, man. Hey, you wipe your hands with this place, It's gonna feel so beautiful, man. The scriptures say that blessed is that man to see the fall of his enemy, man. That's what we waiting on.
The righteous shall see it and shall laugh.
Hey, that's why people that don't desire the thing of the Spirit of the Lord. All right, that's why they're enemies. They're enemies. All right, because why they don't. Here it is. You want this place to be brought down. All right, you want righteousness to come in and rule. You want YAHWASHI to come and reign righteousness. But what? They want this place to continue on, man. That makes you an enemy. All right? That's why 2/3 hate us so much, man. That's why when they see us out on the highways and byways, they hate us, man. They come at us, man, angry, pissed off, man, wanting to kill us and slay us, man. Because they want this place to go just as much as we want this place to go down, man. They want it to reign so they can continue to be wicked, man. All right? So yes, it's enemies, man. This is spiritual war. Constantly fighting against these damn demons, man, out here. Constantly fighting against the world. YAHWASHI said, I come to testify against the world because the works thereof are evil. All right? Know that the world cannot hate you, for me, I hate it first. So yes, we hate this place, man. And yes, we looking, yes, that's what we say, it's beautiful times, man. The last laugh is the best laugh. Right. While you were rejoicing and being merry, we were in mourning, man.
Weeping. Yep.
In mourning, waiting and hastening to get out of here, man. Ecclesiastes 1:18. All right?
Yo, can I? Oh,
no. Go ahead.
Damn,
go ahead.
Yeah, Con. Just to back you up, that's so beautiful because, man, it's so beautiful because in the times we're coming into, people are laughing right now, but we mourning. But like the brother said, and at times we're coming into you're going to know who the men of the Lord are because they're going to be rejoicing in the downfall, and majority of our people are going to be in a mourning state. And that's going to be that ultimate, the table's turning, man. All right. When we actually in the morning, that's going to show who the men of the Lord are. All right. That's going to show you where their faith is, man. All right. For you rejoicing because righteousness, in order for righteousness to come here on the planet Earth, this place has to ultimately go down, man. That judgment must set in. And are you for the judgment of YAHWASHI, or are you going to be a part of that judgment when the Most High bring that judgment on the planet Earth? And that's going to show that's going to show where faith is, man. When mourning is in the streets, all right, and the men of the Lord holding their faith and their integrity, knowing that even if it costs our life, that we're going to be a part of that. We're going to be a part of that glory. We're going to be a part of life, man. All right, when YAHWASHI come back and set up righteousness on the planet Earth, all right, because they can't get to YAHWASHI. They ain't going to be able to touch it when they come back. So what? They got to touch us. You see? Well, ultimately, they touching the apple of the Lord's eye. So I just want to, say that through the Spirit, man.
No, that's the beautiful.
Because it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, and that when is now. You know, the time that we're coming in. This is thus saith the Lord. This is not nothing to do with us. This is what's going to happen. You know, that's why I come and send your shit straight. You know, for when the Most High comes, because He's going to come.
Back because righteousness is going to reign, man. You know. You know, and it's hilarious because you know you people think that you're going to continue to do the things that you're doing. You're going to continue to be wicked. Righteousness is going to reign. All right, YAHAWASHI is going to come back. He's coming back.
That's right.
All right, and we're going to wait. We're going to wait on Him. All right. So I'm gonna get this real quick. Matthew 5 and 14. Ye are the light of the world, and yes, we are. We are the light of the world. Not through our own righteousness, man. All right? Because if it was up to us, it'll still be dark, man. You know? We'll still be in our darkness if it feels up to us. But what? Through the blood of YAHAWASHI, man. We are the light of the world. All right? So ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. That's why we got to get out there, man. That's why we got to constantly feed the flock of the Most High, man. That's why we got to constantly do these shows. That's why we got to constantly build brothers up. Because we are the light of the world, all right? The city that is set on a hill cannot be hid, man. You can't hide this, man. Righteousness is going to reign. Whether they want it or not, man. Ain't nothing Esau can do. Ain't nothing 2/3 can do. And once again, Satan works for the Most High, man.
That's right.
So you people are fooled, man. You people are foolish, man. Satan works for the Most High. And when that time comes, all that wickedness and all that evil is going to turn on you, man. You're going to be getting plagued with all kind of apparitions, man. Evils and you're going to know, man. You think you wicked? Well, the Most High going to show you what evil is because He's going to bring it right to you. All right? So reading on, it says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. So once again, you are receiving this word. Right, it's your job, man. It's your job to go out there and push. It's your job to be that example. It's your job to spread this word, man. All right. So it can't be set on a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. All right. Because what? That wicked vibration, man. That shit is weak. All right. Yeah, we see, man, it's like, you see Esau preparing, to get ready to come up against us. But it's like, man, we so strong in our faith, man. And that helmet, that hope of salvation. Well, man, come on. Because we know, hey, even if we die on this side, man, hey, we automatically gonna gain that eternal life, man, that crown of life.
That's
man.
right, brother.
All right, so Esau, you can do whatever you want to, man. We brothers just gotta, we just gotta stay focused.
Grounded in the faith.
And stay grounded in the faith, because Satan is constantly trying to break our faith, man. What YAHAWASHI said to Peter. Satan has desired to sift you as wheat, man. But I have prayed for you that their faith be not taken, man. Because Satan is constantly trying to rock you, man. Trying to take your faith away from you.
Every day, man.
All right? So it is the spirit, it's constant battle, man. That's why people leave. Because they tired of fighting. They just want to just fully give over to Satan, man. They tired of fighting. All right? They tired of fighting. Back in Psalms, who shall rise up for me, man? You gotta work. All right? You're gonna have to work, man. You gotta fight. This constant fight, man. That's how the Most High made things. It's complete oppositions, man. Everything is completely one against another, man. That's just the way He made things. So if you on the righteous side, you gotta constantly be going against evil, man. All right, the workers of iniquity, you got to be constantly going there. You constantly fighting yourself. All right, we in a wicked ass place and trying to be righteous, man. But once again, that's why I go back to faith. Our faith is what's going to make us righteous, man. Because we're gonna fall short. We're gonna fall short every time. All right.
Yeah, the odds is against us, man. 9-1.
Exactly.
And the Most High is looking at that one, man. The Lord is looking at that one. The scriptures tell you that in the book of 2 Samuel. Not to get off topic, the Lord is looking at the righteous. The scriptures say the eyes is upon the righteous, man. All right, but His face is against them that do evil. All right, so if we be a part of that elect, the Lord is not going to forsake us, man. And we have to, like the brother said, we got to be grounded in the faith. We have to actually believe that this is our life. This truth is our life, man. All right. And nobody can take us from that. Who shall separate us from the love of YAHAWASHI? If you love the Lord said, precious in the eyes of the deaf is his saints, man. All right. Precious in the eyes of the Lord is the deaf is his saints. All right. The Lord is not going to forsake his men, man. He never did. The scripture tell you in the book of Psalm 37, I have been old, I have been young, and now I'm old, and I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his young begging for bread. All right. And if we are a part of those men that existed in ancient times, all right, going all the way back to the prophets of old, even when Yahawashi was on the scene, hey, look, the Lord didn't forsake Yahawashi. All right, he's glorified in the heavens. He's sitting on the right-hand side. Well, we're going to be right with him, man. But what, like the brother said, man, this is like Shaq and Kobe coming down to the wire in the fourth quarter with a couple seconds on the shot clock. Ultimately, all right, they at home. They got the advantage. The game is rigged already. And who's the audience? The Angels, the 1/3. All right, Yahawashi even cheering for us, man. All right. All right, and Shaq and Kobe is like Yahawashi and 144,000. Coming down to the last rise, what? The ball is in our hand now. Like Elder Yahshua always say. All right, and guess what? We in clutch mode right now. All right, so now we got the opponent in our hands right now, man. All right, we able to move, crossover, and all we got to do is make that good shot, that perfect shot. We setting him up in a perfect in that position according to the Spirit. The scriptures tell us we consuming him by the mouth of the Most High. The words of the Spirit, the words of his mouth. All right. This is why, like the brother said, this is why he want to come up against us, but he's not coming up against us. We just vessels of the Lord, man. All right, this is what's gonna make us joint heirs because we stood stiffly for his word, man. All right, but ultimately he can't win this game. All right, it's already rigged. You see, I just want to say that through the Spirit, man. You know,
beautiful, brother. Jima's salvation elect, 2 Timothy 2:3. Therefore, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi. All right, and that's constantly what we always doing, man. It's just a constant fight, a constant battle. Hey, that's why, you know, when we see, you know, the end is near, that's why we, you know, we rejoice, man. You know, the scripture say we are killed all the day long, man. So we wait, man, for a new heaven and a new earth. Yeah. Where the well of righteousness, man.
That's right, brother.
You know, like, you know, you people are really, you know, think this thing is going to go on, man. Think, you know, evil is going to progress, or evil is going to stay. It's not. All right. Yahawashi is on his way back. Okay. You had Isaiah. You had something, Isaiah, you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is
You still hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 24. I'm gonna start at 1. Behold, the Lord Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. You know, going to the time we're in, it's best that we prophesy, because, you know, the times we're coming is evil. You know, we're in Brothers in 2 16. You know, we're in the times of woes and lamentations, and destruction. You know, we must not forget what we're fighting for. Like the brothers get into, you know, we're waiting for this earth to be dissolved. You know, for a place where the earth is reigning righteousness, you know, and we can't forget either that the lot we're trying to fill, you know, the 144,000, you know, this is just required of us, you know, us being killed all day long, you know, this is the least we can do to pay ourselves back to the Heavenly Father, you know, and this is the glory that's to come, you know, this is nothing, okay?
Reasonable service.
And the Most High doing all this for us, you know, for us to be brought back to Him, you know. This is 2. And that shall be, as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, and as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall the land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken this word. All right, so, you know, the brothers, you know, this is all thus saith the Lord. This is not us trying to devise a plan. You know, we didn't come together because we like each other, nothing like that. You know, the Spirit of the Lord has brought us together to prophesy. You know, these gifts He's freely given unto us. You know, we give it back to you guys. You know, and the brothers, you know, that's how it goes.
Hey, and that's gonna cover a multitude of our sins.
This is charity.
That's right. Charity, that's that charity. That's right. That's right.
Huh? 4. The earth moaneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. the hardy people of the earth do languish. You know, so the brother going, you know, the tables are going to turn. You know, all this mirth the world lives in, and you know, dances in their wickedness. You know, the Most High has to come back and redeem us. You know, because if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh shall be saved. This earth would be completely destroyed. You know, because they don't like life; they love death. You know,
but have left a remnant.
A remnant,
exactly.
Always.
You know, always,
right,
always a
pastor,
man.
According to that's right. According to the promise.
Yep. That's his 5. The earth also is defiled under the habitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So no one's keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Besides, you know, the hopeful elect.
To the best of their ability.
To the best of our ability, you know, because we're not justified by the law.
Breaking one, you guilty of all. That's why we're under the law of faith.
And that makes us prisoners of hope, because we know we're not saved by our own doing.
That's right, brother.
To 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Okay? The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh. You know, the table's going to be turned. All right? 8. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice ended.
Okay? That's beautiful.
Man, that's clutch.
The joy of the harp ceaseth. All this man, it's going to stop, man.
Because right now, it's all about entertainment. You know, likes. You know what I mean? Like, nobody think about the Most High. You know, it's always all conversations about the game or about this, about that. But well, you know, when it comes to conversation and godly conversation, holy conversation about the things that the Most High desires and the things that He loves. All right, it's this world is in utter darkness, man. All right, and it's vexing.
It's looked at as evil. You know,
holy conversation. You know, extremism. You know, you know, oh, he into the Bible, we always in the Bible or not. That's weird or something, man. You know, that's the thing, bro.
That's crazy.
You know, you can do everything in this society but be righteous. Here it is, we're in America, where you can come here, you can worship anything you want to, get into any religion you want to, but when it comes to really digging into these scriptures, you can't do that. You know, that makes no sense. Hold on, I thought this is a you know, you can be if you're a man, you can be a woman, you know, or you can be gender yourself as an animal or whatever nonsense, man, of confusion. Babylon, all right, whatever confusion you want to do, all right, you can do, but when it comes to this word, you can't do that. You know?
Don't do that.
Go ahead.
Put the death list too, man.
This is 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. This is 10. The city of confusion is broken down.
This
is it.
That's it, man. You know?
Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. That's that sedition among men. You know, Egyptian coming against Egyptian. Everybody's going to be locking their doors, you know, coming in with the sword. You know,
pause that real quick, because he posted a precept on something that we mentioned. So before we continue on, you want to hit that point there. 1 Corinthians 1:21. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Because
you know,
it is foolishness. Us, you know, standing on the corner, you know, with like people would say these curtains, right? But it pleases the Most High. That's why we're doing it. We do it because we fear the Most High. That's why we're out here. This is
let me fix this.
11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. You know, people love darkness, so darkness is going to overcome them. All right, with these missiles to finish it off, darkening the sky. The mirth of the land is gone. The tables are going to be turned. All right, the last one here is 12. And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
That's going to be the solution to the wicked. You know, the solution to the madness. All right, that's going to be the solution to it all, to utterly destroy. All right, and to bring forth a righteous king. All right. The words of the Most High will not go void, man. All right, so we're gonna close out with this right here.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach?
So who shall separate us from the love of the Most High? Slake. the love of Mashiach, all right, then Yahawashi is the mediator, all right, to get to the Most High, all right? Go ahead.
So, back you up. If you worship Yahawashi, by default, you worship Yahweh. Shall tribulation or distress?
Tribulation, distress, go ahead.
Or persecution?
Persecutions, all right? All these things, man, that we go through, all right? You know, the Lord, hey, all these things we go through, man, all right? Tribulation, distress, persecution. You mean to tell me, you know, you're going to allow that to come between you and Yahawashi? You can't allow that, man. You know? You got to fight, man. You got to fight for him, man. You can't allow none of that to interrupt, all right?
Strive for the truth.
Exactly. None of these things, man. And it's all going to come. It's all going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. All right?
Because this world is in vain. This work that we're doing is not going to be in vain. Just a short amount of time, you know, brothers come in last second, you know, say they'll have way more than the rest of these people on this earth because it's going to become to naught. You know, the kingdom that's coming is going to be forever. And that go right back to that malefactor on the cross where Yahawashi. All the way to that last second, all the way to that last breath Yahawashi gave up. This man ain't do no preaching. You know what I mean? But what he believed, he believed on Yahawashi, and that's what got him in paradise, man. You know, that's heavy, man. That's right. You know, it says, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword, as it is written. For thy sake we were killed. We are killed all the day long.
So hey, we perish every day, man. You know, if you're dead to this world, all right. We're killed all the day long. Go ahead.
We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. And nobody is going, that's the spirit. Nobody is going to take you, man of the Lord, you brothers out there serious until all hell break loose, man. Look at the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Here it is, you know, you first come into the truth, be like, hey, you want to tell everybody? Nobody take you serious, man. Even the woman who claimed you, she with you, she going to ride it down. Man, look, man, nobody is going to take this truth serious until it's a famine out here, man. All right? Famine of this word. Then people going to be looking for you, but they're not going to even be looking for you. They're going to be looking for these words that you spoke, and that's going back, and that's what's going to be your salvation, because you stuck to the doctrine, the sound doctrine, all right, to save you, and not only yourself, but those that seek learning, man. All right? That's who's going to get out of here, those that believe in truth and sincerity, man. All right? Nobody can separate that, man. All right? Because we're in the world, we're in the shadow of darkness, all right? Oh, man, it's 99% lies and death around us, man. But there's one truth, all right? And that's that 1%. And that's the Lord. That's who the Lord dealing with, man. All right? And that one is going to triumph 99, man. You see that? And it's going to be ultimately 100% truth when we're in those new bodies, man. Oh, Slocky. All right? Yeah, kind of Slocky. I went off a little bit.
No, it's fine.
Romans chapter 8, verse 37. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors.
All these things are more than conquerors, because once again, we already got the victory through Yahawashi.
That's right.
It's Ezra said, he said, who is this? That stood, who are these men? And what he said, those that stood so stiffly and boldly.
That's right.
All right. For the name. All right. Or Yahawashi. Here it is. The whole world is this whole world desires to kill you or is against you, man. And you standing within this current world, you prophesying and speaking up for Yahawashi. All right. He gonna fight for you, man.
Exactly.
In all things, we are conquerors through him. All right, go ahead.
Through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death.
Now this is the point. For I am persuaded. All right. For I am persuaded, man. That's how you gotta feel confident, man. Faith.
That's belief, yeah.
You gotta have that faith that, man, no matter what, what comes, man, you're gonna fight, man. We don't have control of what, man, but you got, like Paul, he said, I'm persuaded, man. All right. And that's how you should feel. Not as we read prior, it said tribulation, famine, persecution. All right, none of that should be able to separate you from this truth, to turn your heart away from this truth, from these words. Go ahead.
For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present.
Nor things present, go ahead.
Nor things to come.
Nor things to come. All right? Nor things to come. Go ahead.
Yep, that's being grounded.
Yep.
Nor height, nor depth,
Mm-hmm.
nor any other creature.
Nor any other creature. Go ahead.
Shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi,
Exactly.
our Lord.
Exactly, man. Nothing. All right? And that's how you got to be. You know, hey, you know, easier said than done. You know, you got to be willing to die, man.
That's right.
For this truth. All things, everything that you have that's going on in your life has to be put aside, man. You know, this truth is number one priority. Nothing should be able to separate you. You're on a mission. You know, you don't want to fail. You're on a mission. You got to keep going. All right. Let me get this brother precept right here before we get out of here. Job, 1 John 4:6. We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Verse 9. In this was manifest the love of the Most High towards us, because that the Most High sent his only begotten Son in the world that we might live through him. That's beautiful. All right. It says, in this is manifest the love of the Most High towards us. Hey, that go to show you the Most High loves us. Because as the scripture said he sent his Son, all right, to perish for us, that we may live through him. Because YAHAWASHI, he's risen. Yeah. He rose, man. All right. He defeated that death, man. He was risen. And what? We live through him, because, hey, we dead. We dead to this world, but what? We living through YAHAWASHI, which is the spirit, man. That's how that's why I say we are lively stones, man. We dead, but we living through the spirit is living in us, man. All right? That's how we live through YAHAWASHI, through his Holy Spirit, man. And that's what keeps you going out on the highways and byways. All right? That's what keeps you putting up videos. That's what keeps you fighting, man. We living through YAHAWASHI, man. The spirit of YAHAWASHI.
Because YAHAWASHI said, you know, he that loseth life for my sake shall find it.
Exactly, man.
We're going to get it back. 100-fold.
I got to read that last scripture again. That's beautiful. 1 John 4:9. And this was manifest the love of the Most High towards us, because that the Most High sent his only begotten Son in the world that we might live through him. Man, that's beautiful.
Hey, man,
that's beautiful, bro.
Beautiful,
you know,
the
water for that one. You know, that's your part.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, it's nothing more to really say after that. Okay. You know, with that we're gonna give all praises to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, great millstone, and taught us truth, and blessings all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth.